Have you ever wondered if reheating food the wrong way could be harmful? You're not alone. Many people make mistakes when warming up leftovers that can lead to foodborne illnesses, nutrient loss, or unappetizing textures. Here's what you need to know about safe reheating practices, including timing, methods, and simple tips to keep your meals both delicious and safe. Timing is key when reheating food. Leaving meals out too long before warming them up can turn them into a breeding ground for bacteria. Follow these guidelines to ensure food safety. Macro-cooled within 2 hours of cooking. If left at room temperature for too long, food enters the danger zone, 4100 DEGF or 460 DECC, where bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli multiply rapidly. In hot weather above 90 DEGF or 32 DEGC, refrigerate leftovers immediately. Store perishable items properly. Meat, poultry, fish, tofu, dairy, cooked grains, pasta, and pre-cut fruits and vegetables should be kept in airtight containers to maintain freshness. Even refrigerated food can develop harmful bacteria like Listeria over time. For longer storage, freeze portions in labeled sealed containers, though quality may decline after 3 months. Reheat only what you need. Repeatedly warming and cooling food increases contamination risks. Instead, portion out what you plan to eat and keep the rest chilled. Always heat food to at least 165 DEGF, 74 DH. This temperature kills dangerous bacteria. Use a food thermometer for accuracy, especially with meat and poultry. If you don't have one, ensure the food is steaming hot throughout. Stirring halfway helps distribute heat evenly, as microwaves can leave cold spots. Proper storage matters. Before reheating, keep food fresh by storing it in shallow, airtight containers. Avoid overcrowding the fridge to maintain proper airflow and cooling. Do. Stir food midway when microwaving to prevent cold spots. Use an oven or stovetop for crispy foods like pizza or fried dishes. Cover food to retain moisture while reheating. Thaw frozen items in the fridge before warming to ensure even heating. Reheat soups and sauces gently on low heat, stirring often. Don't. Reheat food more than once. It degrades quality and raises contamination risks. Use non-microwave safe plastic containers which can leach harmful chemicals. Rely on slow cookers for reheating. They don't heat food quickly enough to kill bacteria. Assume steaming hot food is fully safe. Always check for cold spots. Reheat improperly stored foods like rice, spinach, eggs, or mushrooms, which can harbor toxins. Pro tips for better tasting leftovers. 1. Revive fried foods in an oven or air fryer to maintain crispiness. Microwaving makes them soggy. 2. Add a splash of water when reheating rice or pasta to prevent dryness. Cover with a damp paper towel in the microwave for extra moisture. 3. Reheat soups and sauces on low heat, stirring frequently to avoid separation. 4. Cut large meat portions before reheating to ensure even warming and avoid cold spots. 5. Let chilled food sit at room temperature for 5-10 minutes before reheating to prevent drying out. 6. Refresh stale bread by lightly dampening it and baking briefly to restore softness. 7. Steam vegetables instead of microwaving to preserve texture and nutrients. With these tips, you can enjoy leftovers that taste just as good as freshly made meals. Stay safe and savor every bite. Here are a few more expert tips to ensure your reheated meals stay flavorful and safe. 8. Avoid overheating delicate proteins like fish or eggs, as they can become rubbery. Warm them gently on low heat. 9. Refresh herbs and greens by adding them fresh after reheating. Cooked herbs lose their vibrancy. 10. Use broth instead of water when reheating grains or meats to infuse extra flavor. 11. Reheat sauces separately if possible to maintain their ideal consistency. 12. For creamy dishes, stir in a splash of milk or cream after reheating to restore richness. Foods that don't reheat well. Some dishes simply don't hold up to reheating. Avoid warming these for the best results. Leafy greens like spinach or kale can develop a bitter taste. Fried eggs turn rubbery when reheated. Seafood, especially shellfish, can overcook quickly and develop an off flavor. Dishes with mayonnaise or dairy-based sauces may separate or curdle. Final thoughts? Reheating food properly isn't just about safety, it's about preserving taste and texture. By following these guidelines, you can minimize waste and enjoy your leftovers without compromising quality. Whether you're warming up last night's dinner or reviving a frozen meal, a little care goes a long way in making every bite delicious. Stay mindful of storage, reheating methods, and portion sizes, and you'll never have to settle for a mediocre meal again. Happy and safe eating. With these simple yet effective strategies, you can confidently reheat meals while keeping them safe, flavorful, and enjoyable. By paying attention to proper storage, reheating techniques, and food-specific tips, you'll transform leftovers into meals worth savoring. Remember, good food deserves a second act just as delicious as the first. Here's to smarter reheating and tastier results every time.